Okay, so when you find this question, find the quotient means you're gonna divide, right? Let's say you have this number, 5 divided 4,353. Right? Mhm. So the number on top is going to be the quotient, right? This is a divisor. So how I teach it is using 4 questions, so 4 steps. The first one would be asking yourself how many times can you fit in the number outside into the number inside, but just one number at a time, right? You're gonna ask how many times can the number outside or the divisor, right, can fit in the number, can fit in the number which is inside, the number inside, right? But you're gonna work one number at a time, one number at a time, right? That's your first question. How many times can you fit in the divisor or the number outside into the number inside, but just one number at a time? That's the first step. So, can you fit in 5 into 4? No. So, if the answer is no, you're going to add that 0. Please add it. It's not going to change your results. It's look ugly, but it's not going to change your answer. All right? The second step is multiply the times the divisor fit in with the number, right? So if it is 0 times, so 0 times the divisor, 0 times 5, that'll be 0. Third step, you're gonna subtract. You got 4. Now, that result, that subtraction, it has to be smaller than the divisor. Always. Once you subtract, that number always have to be smaller than that one. Why? Because that will take you to the first step, which is pulling down the next number. Pulling down the next number, again, one number at a time. So you're pulling down one number, now you have 43, and then you start doing the 4 steps again. How many times can you fit in 5 into 43? That'll be 8 times. Why? Because 8 times 5, that's 40. Then I'll subtract again. And that result, which is a 3, always have to be smaller than the divisor. Why? Because I'm pulling down help. Now I have 35. 5 into 35, that'll be 7. Then I will do everything all over again. 7 times 5, that's 35. I got 0. Pull down the next number. 5 into 3, it doesn't work. You add the zeros. Now you have a remainder of 3. Right? In that quote, if they ask you to show the remainder as a fraction, The remainder will go on top, and the divisor will go on the bottom. Okay? That will be numerator and denominator. Okay? So that's how you find a quotient when you divide, using those 4 steps. Always at the same 4 steps all the time. So let's have another one. Let's have 13. No. Let's do 6. Right? Again, 6 into 9, that'll be 1. 1 times 6, that's 6. When I subtract, that number has to be smaller than that one. So when I ask for help, now I got a bigger number. So 6 into 36 will be 6 times. 6 times 6, that's 36. Now 6 into 3, it doesn't fit, so I'll add that 0. Pull down the last number, 6 into 34, will be 5 times. You got 30, and you got a remainder of 4. And if they ask you to do it in fraction, that will be 4 over 6. That's how you divide whole numbers too. It's everything the same thing, different names. And the last one will be with 2 digits. So you have 13. If you're having problems with it, then just write the times table of the divisor next to it, and then you find everything. Let's say you have 13 times 1, that's 13, times 2, that's 26, times 3, that's 39, that'll be 52, and then go on, right? So you can just double check. 13 times 5, that's 65. 13 times 6, that's 78. 13 times 7, that's 91. 13 times 8, that's 104. And you just go on and go on. So if you have them there, that'll be easy to work with. So that's the important thing to know. That's how you can use the timetable. You need to know them, right? So you got 13 into 4, it doesn't fit. I do the division, I do the multiplication, I do the subtraction, I pull down the number, it's smaller than 13. Then I go ask for help. I got 48. How many times can I fit in 13 into 48? I double check my timetables. It's only 3 times, because if I go 4, I go over. So 3 times 13, that would be 39. When I subtract, I got 9. I got 93. Now I'll double check my timetable, so it will be 7. Why? Because 7 times 13, that would be 91. And this would be only 1 with 12 as a reminder, right? Or if you want to use it as fractions, right? That would be a divisor and the reminder. Okay? So that's the other way to do finding a quotient or do the division.